wanted to make a name, they should return presidency to the man who won the election, Echefu says. Exactly. Tinubu actually is desperate to become the president of Nigeria at all costs. And that is why he's doing what he's doing, buying everything, using Agberos method, using TOG, and using TOG. Even after he has been declared winner, he's still using TOGRI. Okay? And the main name he's making for himself is wrong name because he's just making fame for the wrong reasons. Everything bad is associated with his name and with his personality. So he's actually the wrong person to be Nigerian president, and everybody is saying it. Okay? And so one Mr. Echefu here, mayor, is saying that Tinubu and the tribunal and even the INEC should return the victory to the person that won the presidency, and that is no other person but Peter Obi, because it was obvious he won it, but they actually don't want to give to him because they have come together to say that Igbo man will not rule Nigeria. So let's see exactly what Echefu is saying. Chief Mayor Echefu, National President of the Indigenous Igbo Youth Congress, IIYC, has asked the Bola Tinubu-led administration to hand the presidency back to the election winner. Okay, remember that according to the Independent National Electoral Commission, Ashwaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a former governor of Lagos State and national leader of the All Progressive Congress, defeated other top candidates to win the top political position in the nation, including Rabiu Kwankwaso of the New Nigerian People's Party and Peter Obi of the Labour Party. The victory of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is now being contested at the Presidential Election Tribunal in Abuja by the presidential candidates of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. The Presidential Election Tribunal started hearing the party's argument a few weeks ago, and that is true. And so when asked about the changes President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing, Chief Mayor Echefu reportedly said, "What reforms? He's not doing anything." Okay, so while those who are applauding him are free to do so, if they looked a little closer, they would see that the president is not and has not done anything spectacular. It shouldn't be considered a victory when service chiefs are fired and replaced, since any head of state will do the same, of course. So further comment from Mayor Echefu, the way things are going, it proved that the Tinubu wasn't truly prepared for the position, contrary to what was conveyed to Nigerians during the electioneering. He, Tinubu, merely wanted to create a name. They need to give the election winner his position back as president. And that is exactly what he's saying. And that is no other person but Peter Obi. So yeah, so what Chief Mayor Echefu of IIYC, that is Indigenous Igbo Youth Congress, is saying is that Tinubu obviously did not prepare for this position. He just wanted to make a name for himself, and he's already making it wrongly. Since he entered office, all the things he has done are not actually spectacular. He just created problems in the economy and in the polity. Okay, he's making name for himself in a wrong, for the wrong reasons all the way through. Look at what he did now. He fired the army chiefs and replaced them. Any president will always do that, so it's not spectacular. Okay, he went and declared the removal of first subsidy without putting any mitigating measures in place, and that is unintelligent. Okay, and then he went and said the exchange rate should be floated, and it's floating now. And rather than tightening the noose to stop the activities of the parallel market people that are causing the hike, he's now pursuing to meet up parallel market price rather than finding a way to bring it down and let parallel market come and align with the government exchange rate. So now that has also caused a big problem in the economy and increased inflation rate and all sorts of problems. And that again, that action is also not spectacular because it was an error. It also shows that he doesn't know what to do to put the economy or put the nation in order. He cannot just promising palliative for for removal of fuel subsidy, and it's all ended in promises. Nothing has happened till now. He's promising that civil servant salary will increase. How long are you going to be increasing salary when the value of what you're increasing is dying? It doesn't make sense. Okay, and even that, it will also end in promises, because APC can never promise you anything and you get it. Never. Okay, APC can never promise you anything and you get it. And so that is what a chiefful position here is, that Tinubu-led administration should hand over the position back to the winner and then let peace reign. But obviously, you cannot tell Tinubu to hand over now. He already said it's his turn. So, and anybody sitting there cannot just willingly or willfully hand over. So the only way is for the tribunal to do the needful. Either you declare Peter Obi winner, which may not be possible because one is, they say, it's in a third position, and two, the report in IRF portal is unreliable and is not useful. So the only way is to do a rerun, and that is what everybody is preparing for at this time. Let them do a rerun and let peace reign for once. And so because of what the chief said, there are a few reactions here. Somebody say, Ade Toyosi, you have said it all. One with governor wants to rule, one with 22. Also, no Ted was claiming he won. Why? Okay, number Ted was claiming he won. Why number second, okay, that also have almost the remaining governors is there? So I have liars, thieves, and troublemakers and shameless. So what is this guy writing? This Sada guy is obviously writing in favor of APC and is trying to mock Peter Obi and Atiku for saying they won. Meanwhile, they did not win. So, and obviously, it's Tinubu that actually stole the mandate. Another person is saying, will those Yoruba slave and conquer tribe and their slave master accept? They will not accept. They will not accept. Mayor Echefu, you are making yourself happy because you locate bees reside while you cannot do the hunting. Can you imagine? What is trying to write? With greed and lies that you cannot control yourself over will push you to hell. What are you contending? Okay? Did you have the alibi? Cow died, knife couldn't rest. You don't know what you are committing. Please allow trouble to sleep so our nation could have peace. Nation cannot have peace under Tinubu, that is the truth. Even though this guy is trying to write in favor of APC, the nation cannot have sleep. Obviously, the nation cannot have sleep because Tinubu started on a very faulty foundation that is unacceptable to so many Nigerians. Somebody say, exactly. He has entered current affairs, so let them do the needful. So what is the total vote of Obidiot? So all these people are just coming against the Labour Party supporters here. Okay, but the fact remains that it is not going to be music as usual. This case is not going to end the way they expected it. Okay, what the chief said is actually what it should be, but it cannot just be done ordinarily. It has to be through the tribunal proceedings, and that is why everybody is waiting for the tribunal to come out with a judgment. They have finished the hearing, they have finished everything, declare a judgment, they are dilly-dallying. And what Tinubu's government want to do is to declare state of emergency because of Nigeria Republic, so they can capitalize on the section of Nigerian Constitution that will retain them in office as long as this Nigerian state is still in a state of emergency, fighting war both internally and externally. And that strategy is not going to work. That's exactly what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to use the Senate president to achieve. But I think luckily the senators are all against it, and probably it's not going to sail through as well. This is an unfortunate situation. Tinubu wants to remain in power desperately, but that is not going to happen. Something different. This Nigeria is stepping into a turning point that will mark a difference in Nigeria forever. It's either we see the truth now, or we know that Nigeria is not one. Obviously, we already know that it's not one. They're just trying to bind it together. The more they bind it, the more it scatters. So thank you for listening, and let's have a comment concerning what Chief Mayor Echefu has said is the president of Indigenous Igbo Youth Congress.